Hello gamers, it's SuffKitty99 and today we're back for the second part of Chapter 5 of the Venthyr Covenant campaign. We're here with the Curator. Special access. Matteo will have the other mirror shard we need to access the medallion. He is likely in my former manor in Archivum. It is guarded by Nuriman, a loyal dredger. Nuriman is ever committed to his duties, regardless of the situation. So he's a bit of a rule man by the sounds of that. Matteo likely maintains the same rule to access the manor. Possess the fangs of those granted access. If you collect the fangs of the commanders of this operation, Nuriman will let you pass. Oh great, that's kind of cool. We have to steal their fangs. I guess that means we're going to be killing them. Collect the fangs of Examiner Daciana, Examiner Bolan and Examiner Ionata. And Crypt Crashers. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. Apologies, Enheduanna. The mirror, once complete, is inherently cursed by design. There's always a snag, isn't there? The need to locate my Death Lotus powder. It was... Oh, you need to... You need to locate my Death Lotus powder. It was in one of the crypts in Archivum. I cannot recall which one. I'm afraid you may have to brute force this one. Collect Stonebreaker mallets to destroy crypt doors in search of Death Lotus powder. Yay, we got there in the end. Just a little bit of a hiccup in the middle there. She's still struggling to remember, poor woman.
Figures. First new soul I see in ages is still alive.
Oh, you sound sad. An eye for an amulet. Archivum has been overrun by Denathrius' lackeys. Yeah, sounds bad, doesn't it? We must eliminate these intruders. From the look of things, they have resorted to tearing Archivum down to the core for any evidence of the Curator's medallion. Oh, he's really sad. Go, Enheduanna, stop them before it's too late. Save my home, save my town, save my things. Kill 12 Archivum intruders and 5 excavation enforcers in Archivum. And let's see if we can rescue any of the town.
We will not reach the medallion in time.
Though she's worried we're not going to get to the medallion in time. I think the time limit is based upon whenever the people find the mirror fragments, but we've definitely got one of them, so the enemy can't get through because we have one of the mirror fragments. So we just have to make sure that they can't get the mirror fragment from us, and then we win. But I'm the one that has to go in and do the dirty work. Of course I am! That's always the way it works, of course, because we are the expendable one. We are the new Venthyr. We have not been here for thousands and thousands of years like they have. Right, so these guys are rather tough, so if we're going to be fighting these, we need to try and take them one at a time. And looking at that again, the Meteor seems to be our most useful, most powerful spell at the moment, so we want to be using that as much as we can. I did think I wasted the cooldown there, though, because the fight ended much faster, though I am not complaining that the fight ended a lot faster. Right, so it looks like we're going to be meeting quite a few of these winged guys. Don't tell Draven we were fighting winged guys. He'll be so sad. Yes, so as long as we get them one at a time, I think we'll be okay. But if we accidentally pulled more than one of these... Oh, don't stand in that. Move, 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 kitty. Yes, I must be honest, I'm quite enjoying the Fire Mage, but it's quite a long time since I've played it seriously, so I'm still trying to find my feet on the actual rotations and things, so bear with me please. And we've got a mallet, so let's try this first crypt door. Well, there's a soul trapped inside, so be prepared for fights when we start opening the crypt doors then. We've done this crypt door mechanic while we were levelling, but that was in a completely different area, I think. I don't think it was the same place, was it? Doesn't look like the same place to me. Right, so I don't think there's anything in this crypt. Okay. I wonder if it's random as to which crypt you find it in, or if it's always in the same one. That would be an interesting thing to know, wouldn't it? Right, so Archivum then is the whole of this little top section here. So we've got a few of these little hamlets around the zone, where they're like little fortified places on top of little cliffs. So this is Archivum, the one that belonged to the curator. Oh, Draven would be so sad. I'm really glad he's not with us for this fight, because he really wouldn't want to be fighting his fellow winged guardians. So I think we have to pick our way slowly around this area, because I think we're going to have to go to all the different corners of it. Like we had to go to the 4 corners with the banners for defending Prince Renathal's place. I think the 3 guardians that we're going to get the fangs from are probably going to be in equidistant places around the edges, aren't they? So that we have to travel through as much of the area as possible. Aha, right, so the Venthyr are the intruders that we need for that quest, so we need 12 of those. And the enforcers are the winged guys that we've taken a couple out now. 3 of those? 3? Yeah, 3. So we need 2 more of the winged guys and 11 more of the Venthyr guys. Right, so that's a crypt that's completely open, so doubtful the powder would be in that one. So I think they definitely said we had to use the mallet, didn't they? Yeah, they did. So we definitely need to find mallets and break into crypts in order to have the chance of getting the Lotus powder. I don't want to be cursed, I want my Lotus powder, please. Yes, distance is always good. Ooh, was right on the edge of that, we nearly missed him with the meter. Move, 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 move. Right, so that's another crypt there, isn't it? I'm sure I can see a soul or something inside that. Does that mean it's not got a door? I think it has got a door, but we can sort of half saw through the door of that crypt. That's kind of strange. Right, so 2 of the intruders at the same time. Oh, they like suck your soul. That's not friendly, my man. Here, have fireballs to face. I was trying to suck my soul again. Actually, that's doing quite a lot of damage. Oops, some infused rubies. I think I'm already maxed out on my infused rubies though. I think I've bought everything I wanted with the infused rubies, and I've done some of the achievements that required infused rubies, and now I'm not sure what to do with them. I mean, you can buy a few buff items, but if you're anything like me, I put them in my inventory and then forget to use them. Oh, the thing I could see was an intruder trying to break through the door. See, I thought I could sort of semi-see through the door, but no, he was in front of it trying to break through it. Now, I only saw one of those when I started that fight, so I wasn't anticipating the second one. So my situational awareness isn't doing too well today, is it? Right, we've got a mallet, so let's see what's inside this door. It's a spider! It's a great big spider. Oopsie daisy, I think I've just randomly pulled a load of dredges from behind the crypt with one of my splash damage spells. That wasn't intended, and now our screen's flashing. Oops. Oh no, don't die, come on, we can finish them off. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Come on, meteor land quick! Oh no, one of them's still alive. We've used our cauterize, that's our get out of jail free, and we still alive. Time for everyone to laugh at me because I messed that up. That was my fault completely. I splash damaged people I couldn't even see and pulled a whole load of things I didn't even know was there. Oh well, those are the things we can't anticipate. I don't expect splash damage to go through walls. Oh dear. Well, at least we've not got to travel too far from the cemetery. I think it should be fairly easy to find my way back, will it? Well, maybe it's a little bit further than I thought. Oh no, here we are. That's it. That wasn't too awful. Right, so where's the guy that's still alive? Has he gone back behind the crypt? Let's make sure we've got all our buffs and health before we investigate. That would be kind of funny if the spider was the one guarding the Black Lotus powder. And it isn't there, so I just died and I didn't get what I came for. I think the dredger must be back behind the crypt door. Ooh. What's this? Oh, is that Nuriman? That's Nuriman, look, the one that we've got to bring the fangs to. So now we know where to come when we get the fangs. Right, so can we just get one person at a time here? Right, and we want to make sure we don't splash damage this dredger though. Yeah, they really like that sucky life spell. Right, so you're halfway with that set of people as well for the quest. Right, so there's 2 of them there. We have taken 2 before. Shield. Use a few cooldowns. Right, and that dredger's still wandering around. Right. So there are quite a few things doing little patrols around. I mean, the dredgers will only pull, because they're yellow, they'll only pull if we do splash damage in the wrong spot. And that patrol's getting quite close now, so I think if we want to try and... Oh no, if they walk into my... Yeah, they're going to walk into my little fire circle and pull. So now I've got 3, so this is a problem. Yeah, we managed to drop them using the invisibility. I just thought that was the wisest course of action. I mean, I could have kept trying to fight, but I think we probably would have wound up dead again. And we've already died once, so let's try and avoid another one if we possibly can. I mean, we're probably going to die again before we've completed the quest chain, but let's try and avoid as many as we can. Right, so there's 1 guy left from the original 2, and then there's the 2 patrolling. So let's wait for the patrol to go away and pull the guy on his own. And then we'll wait for the patrol to come back and we'll take those out. Because I think we're going to be walking around the cell area quite a bit, so it's probably wise to take out a few more and see if we can clear ourselves a bit of a path. Now, what's this book on the floor? Stolen Knowledge. Oh, it's like a little spell we can use. I wonder what that does. Can we sneak in a fight with this person and figure out what this stolen knowledge does? Oh! It literally killed... Oh, that's a shame. I just figured out what the stolen spell is, and we've can't use it on those guys now. Let's use a meteor on their head. That did a nice amount of damage to them. Yeah, now it's a 1-on-1. Oh, and we've got a 12 of 12 for the quest. 1-on-1 is a fair fight. There we go. Right, so those stolen knowledge books are quite useful because that practically took the whole of the guy's health off in one hit. So they're useful to pick up. So if we see any more... Oh, there's another one. Beautiful. Right, so let's grab those and see if we get more than one. We definitely want to use that on those people then. But they have to be quite close to you before you use it, because it kind of spins out from you. We do want another one of these guys. So this will be the last one of these that we need as well. So there you go, the stolen knowledge took off nearly all of his health too. So that's the An Eye for an Amulet quest completed. Get another mallet for our crypt. That's not a crypt, that's like a little church place. Or a house or something. Could that be where one of the Fang people is? Are they inside here? Right, so there's the door. How many people are guarding? Is it just one? Nice. I bet there isn't only the guy that we need inside. I bet there's some guards. Oh, I was wrong. There's just the person that we need. So this is where the building is, with one of the Fang people. So this will be the first of the 3 Fangs that we need, won't it? Oh, we pulled the dredger. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to fight him. see. Leave no stone unturned, the Master wants the Curator's stolen goods returned. Now, I need your fang. And I meet you. There we go. Daciana's fang, 1 of 1. Shall we get our health back before we go back outside the building? I'm just having a little bit of an investigate to see what else is inside here. Oh, there we go. Can we go upstairs? No, there's a locked door. Right. So we've investigated everything inside the building. There's nothing else here. There's no crypts or anything. There's nothing else interesting hidden inside. So we're looking for crypts. And I think the little marker is going to be one of the other fangs. Oh, or is it the Death Lotus? Oh, hang on, is that marking the Death Lotus powder? Oh. Is that really marking where it is? Or is that one of the fangs? No, it does look like the Death Lotus powder is the one that's highlighted. There really aren't many crypts around, are there? There's another couple of mallets down there. There's one there, one just behind us. So, so that way up there, up to the top section there, looks fairly safe. Famous last words those, aren't they? That path looks fairly safe, and then you get attacked by 10 mobs. Yeah, I think that's marking that door for the Death Lotus. Oh, is it just marking any crypt door for the Death Lotus? It might be. Oops, I didn't see them behind the tree. The last. They were hiding behind the tree. They were very clever because I didn't see them. Meteor!
I don't have a target.
That's what you get for hiding from me. Right, I think we'll try that crypt door there since we're quite close to it. No Lotus powder. There's another winged guy. Now, can we let him go away, or are we going to have to fight him? Ooh, wait, is this one of the Fang people again?
I control the crypt. You will not take this from me.
Yes, it is indeed. Examiner Ionata. I control the crypt. You will not take this from me. Oh, and we've accidentally pulled another one of those little dredger excavator guys. I kind of feel bad when I hit them because we've been helped by the dredgers quite a lot. I think we might have to fight the winged guy. There's another little scroll or something on the floor over there as well. Oh, what's over there? Oh, it's another mallet. That's another mallet. We could use that because we've just used ours. There was another crypt door at the other side of this little hillock. Oh, and there's another mallet on the floor down there as well if we need one. I think we will have to fight the winged guy. Because I think he'll patrol back before we've got into the crypt and sorted that out. So just to be safe, it's better to take him out now. Move! Alright, so let's try the crypt. Oops. A little bit difficult to get up the hill there. Should have followed the path, it would have been easier. What's in here? Ooh, bag. Powder bag. Death Lotus powder. Yes. So we found it at the top here. I don't know if that's guaranteed or if it's just randomly in any of the crypts. But that's where I found it, up near Ionata. And then the marker for the other set of fangs is down again somewhere. let's take our way slowly and steadily in that direction. Yes, so I think we need to go down a little bit. Oh, is there like a second level in between? Yes, there is. So there's like, it's like terraced. So there's like the lower left section, and there's like two slightly high sections, a narrow middle section, and then a higher up section, which kind of makes sense for crypts. You get more in if you tier them, don't you? Yes, the marker looks to be inside this little like building thing up on this middle tier, doesn't it? Oh, that's not a door. So here's where we are on the map, and we're on the middle terrace, the smaller one.
I do not fear you, mortal. Taste my blade.
Well, Examiner Borean, I think that overconfidence often comes before a fall, and you're sounding terribly, terribly overconfident at this point. And he's cheating because he's got someone helping him. Right, can't hit me with your blade when you're trapped in my trap, can you? Oops, that's not good. Shield, let's get out of the way. Wow, that was a little bit close actually. Maybe he wasn't so overconfident after all. Right, I think we better get a little bit of health back. And we have now completed the quests. So we need to take these fangs that we've got now to Nurium, so that we can get into the big bad guy, who has the other piece of our mirror that we need. So we know roughly where we're going. We need to go down a little bit and round to the opposite side of the building. So we're kind of behind the building. So we want to go round the side. Oh, somebody's coming for us. Where are they? Wait, they're down on the lower terrace. They were miles away. Why did they aggro? That's a strange aggro, that one. Okay, I'm ranged too, so doing ranged stuff isn't going to help you.
Concede.
Right, so I think we just jump down here and we'll go round the building in this direction because that's where we cleared it before. So if we're lucky, they won't have had time to respawn yet. And if we're unlucky, we're going to run smack bang into everybody. Yeah, we're going to run smack bang into everybody. Hang on, is invisibilities, or let's just cheat and use invisibility and run through and hope that we can get to Nurium before it runs out. Oh, we're actually going to make it. I thought I was going to have to stop them. So we give the doorman, Nurium, the fangs.
I got the best prices you're gonna find out here.
Oh, have you got anything interesting to sell me then? 'Cause I know I've got plenty of crystals. Let's sell some junk. I don't really need the mallet, but we can't sell it. And we should send the loot box to a rogue. Right, where are we? Yeah, so I was saying earlier that you can get buffs, various different buffs from these guys using the crystals. The key, of course, is to use them strategically, or if they're the ones that come in books that you can use when you want, to remember to use them as you're going around. But yeah, it's mostly little buffs, so you have a look if there's any of these buffs that you're interested in, if you've got lots of these crystals.
Any other nicks and knacks, you bring them to me.
Oi, you want to access their mana? Let me see your fangs. Nuriman carefully inspects the fangs. Checks out. Strange that you got so many. Say, you don't look like a Venthyr. Nuriman shrugs. Don't matter to me. You got the fangs, you go inside. Them's the rules. I love it when people stick to rules that work in my favour. It's very infuriating when it doesn't work in your favour, but when it does, that's so cool. The traitor. Right, looks like I should let you in now. Can't promise. Matteo will be too kind though. I prefer my old boss, but don't tell him that. I prefer your old boss too. Wonder what happened to her. Denathrius seemed awful upset when they last spoke. He chucked her in the moor, I'm afraid, but we got her out. She's a little bit forgetful, though. Anyways, let me just get that door open for you. Kill Sinkeeper Matteo and collect his mirror shard. And we will receive another piece of our armor kit. He has forsaken his duties. Oh, yeah, he wants power rather than duty, doesn't he? Right, so it's our headpiece for the Order Hall set. That would be nice. Could you please open the door for me? Thank you very much, Norman. Very kind of you. Oh no, I backed a little bit too far up. The guys have come for me. Oops, we targeted on Norman. That was unfortunate, wasn't it? It does help to be targeted on the thing you're trying to fight. Didn't see that. Nobody saw nothing. Right, so there's 2 more of them just inside the door here, so I'll conjure a bit more bread and we'll fight these guys and then we'll go further into the building. So shield up and let's fire. Let's use a mirror. We're getting a little bit better at fighting these people now. There we go. Starting to get used to using the mage a little bit again. Oh, we've got another one of these stolen knowledge books. That could be really useful. Now we're at full health. Let's have a peek.
Come for the mirror shard, have you? I'm
Yes.
afraid I cannot let you have it.
Oh, why not? You're going to make me fight, aren't you? And that big window behind him looks like a giant bat. I love the gothic vibes of this place. It's so cool. Vampire gothic vibe. Absolutely love it. Do you know, I'd have all my characters in Reverend Earth if I could.
The harvesters will be mine.
I have this horrible feeling he's going to start calling the... Yeah, he's going to call the other guys as the fight progresses. At least he didn't call them all at once, though. That could work in our favour. Oh, I think my mirror images are about gone. Last one up now. Yep, they're all gone now. It's just me. Oh, I thought he just called somebody else. Oh, have we pulled him far enough away that they didn't follow the summon? Oh, that's kind of nice. You have been a naughty man, Matteo. You should have stayed faithful to the curator. But in some ways I can't blame him for going after Denathrius. I mean, Denathrius seems to have all the power and he seemed like he was going to completely win. And then he just took off and left everybody in the lurch, and none of them would have expected that, would they? Right, so we need to retreat to the curator. We're actually relatively close to that. I think we need to go past this winged guy. Can we sneak?
Die, mortal!
Ah, no, we've got some aggro. Let's see if we can run past. Yes, our invisibility is up, so if we do get into too much trouble, we can use that to shed aggro. I think what we'll do is we'll run past the curator a little bit along this main road, because I don't think there's many mobs in this area, so we might be able to just lose aggro that way. See, that worked. Beautiful. We've not gone too far past the curator either, so let's turn these 3 quests in here and see if that's the end of this quest chain. I think we're fairly close because we've got the shards. Yes, the rest of those rats will think twice about working with Denathrius, especially now he's just took off and left them behind.
There is so much of what you take for granted.
Nice to meet you. Oh, well, did we already do that?
We did already meet. Do you have Matteo's mirror shard? Yes, I do. He showed so much promise in his duties. I suppose the promise of power was too much for him to resist. But now is not the time to dwell on such things, Enhidorna. Let us proceed. And I'm going to get my hood, my headpiece for my armour set from the creative for helping her get her mirror shards.
Revendreth is a servant of 2 masters.
Do you have the powder? I do indeed. I do. I have the Death Lotus powder for you. I think I need that. I think you said something about being cursed. I don't want to be cursed. Excellent. Now we can enter the mirror safely.
Now, which order did I set those tomb traps in?
I think it's kind of important that you remember which order you set the traps in. Mirror, mirror, we have what we need to get you through. My medallion lies on the other side of the mirror. Once through, my medallion will be there. Somewhere? Please be careful. My mind may be weakened, but I do remember working with the accuser to protect the crypt's interior. And it's kind of unfortunate that you don't seem to remember what sort of traps and where you put them and what order they were in. That could be a little bit key. I should be able to tell you everything about this place, but I'm afraid that just is not the case anymore. Well, I guess we have to go in blind and hope that it's not too difficult then. And we'll see what happens. So the quest objective then is to enter the curator's mirror, then collect the Medallion of Avarice, and our reward is the Crypt Gargan unique mount. Yay! So that's the Order Hall mount.
How we forgot how to be Venthyr. Now that we have all of our components, we can proceed. I was fine. Once the mirror is complete, remember to apply the Death Lotus powder. If you do not, well, it is definitely not good.
Right, so we want to apply the Lotus powder, because it won't be good if we don't. Ooh, that was a death skull on top of my head. Are you sure that was the right thing to do? Oh, we're in a crypt, yes. And the marker is sending us down. Right, so there's a couple of guys trying to get through, but they don't seem to want to attack us. And we've got some of those flower pots that redo our teleport ability, so yes, we can just teleport through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that was much simpler then. When we come back out of those guys going to attack us, right, let's refresh our teleport using the flower pot and go back out. Oh, I was expecting those guys to attack us when we came back out and they didn't. That's interesting. Oh, that was much simpler than oh, hang on, something's coming for me. Can I get out before they come? No. Oh, look, it's like a hand on us trying to stop us going out. Oh, wow, it's taking my health down. We better fight. Okay. Anybody else? No, we can get out. Oh, that was a lot easier than I expected, actually.
Oh, hello. You'll
My
need to wait
medallion.
your turn for torment.
Do you have it? I do. The Medallion of Avarice. You found the medallion? I wish you'd found it under better circumstances. I do miss celebrating. But I should reward you. Yes, a reward. You must take these. May they serve you well. And she's going to give us a mount, the Crypt Gargan, which is really, really cool. That's the Venthyr mount.
Revendreth is a servant of two masters.
Return to Sinfall. Enhedwana, we must get the medallion back to Sinfall as soon as possible. We saw how fierce Mateo's forces were. Just imagine what destruction Denathrius will bring if we linger around. Yes, a wise retreat might be in order. I will return to Absolution Crypt in a moment. With all the work you've done, I can begin to resume my duties. So she's going to stay and try and take things back and take back over again. My first order of business will be to recruit a new Sin Keeper. Oh, how I dread interviews! If that's her only concern, then maybe it's not so bad after all over here. Bring the medallion to Prince Renethor in Sinfall.
Medallion! Quickly, take it from here before Denathrius discovers what we have done.
So I will take it back, but first, let us take a look at our Gargan mount. Oh, did it go in my bag, not straight into my journal? Yes, it did, so we will learn it from our bag. And now we will mount up on it. Oh, it's the white one. Love his little snarly face. Hello, cutie! How are you? Let's pop him on our action bar somewhere. Let's take the motorbike off, shall we? Let's do a little scoot around so you can see him. I actually think he's lovely. Quite nice little action roar there. Oh, he's sniffing around like a dog. Pawing the ground. Oh, I quite like that. That's quite cool. Oh, he's playing with a bone he's dug up. Oh, that's quite cool, actually. I like that. Yes, I like that mount. Right, so we now need to return to the flight path, which is just there, and then fly back to Sinful and turn in the medallion to Prince Renathal. So we want to just turn here. There should be a path. Yeah, there's the path. I thought there was a path and I just didn't see it quite right. We'd just not quite got to it. And then the flight master is just outside this building. There we go.
My master did say to serve everyone.
Back to Sinful, please. And take our scenic bat ride across the Gothic landscape. Beautifully atmospheric, isn't it, over here? Now we're about to go underground again, through the broken walls. I hope this doesn't crumble anymore. We should see about shoring this passage up, I think. My prince, we were successful!
Hello, Walker.
Return to Sinful. Did you retrieve the Medallion of Avarice? I did indeed, with the curator's help, though she's still a little forgetful. Excellent work. With the curator's medallion in hand, we are one step closer to victory. Yay, and we get some more now.
Against the end of reality. You might need some help.
So I think he's going to put it in place here in the centre of Sinful. And that there, then, is the end of Chapter 5. So the next time we come back with Enheduanna, we'll be starting Chapter 6. And we'll see where our adventures continue. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!